the prophecy about the Dead Sea of Israel coming to life near the end times. Some scientists are worried that the Dead Sea is dying because of the salt content. Now, the prophecy concerning the Dead Sea, some words spoken in the distant past are called prophecies, and we know they're prophecies after the fact because they are foretold and they do take place. Something no one thought would happen, but it does happen. And it could be the harbinger or the forerunner of the timeline of anthropology in the world. Now, according to British Daily Star of the UK, a biblical prophecy seems to be true concerning fish that were recently found swimming in the waters of the Dead Sea. As we know, the Dead Sea is a very large tourist destination. It's a very beautiful place. If you saw pictures of it, very luxurious hotels and people, of course, swimming in the Dead Sea, not only for relaxation and fun, also the fact that it has beneficial health qualities for the skin because of the salt content. But biblical prophecy seems to be true that fish were found swimming in the Dead Sea and is reflecting the prophecy and the vision given to us by the prophet Ezekiel in the Old Testament. Ezekiel is a key element of the Holy Bible, and in his prophecy of the end of days and times of the world, he predicts that the Dead Sea will blossom with life, something that is scientifically considered impossible due to the high salt content of the water. But Israeli photojournalist Noam Beidin has reported observations of marine life on small sinkholes in the small sinkholes around the Dead Sea, as well as vegetation growth. Photographs released by the Dead Sea Revival Project show that small fish are actually swimming in the water, which is said to come from the region's extremely rich water. Mr. Beidin, who works on the Dead Sea Revival Project, which deals with the conservation of the sea, the Dead Sea, and other Israeli water treasures, said the fish proved that the water from the Dead Sea was anything but dead. It's also obvious that the biblical miracle is coming true. The Holy Bible says that after the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah, the earth was turned into barren soil. That is the same area where we find the Dead Sea location today. That was once a very fertile valley, and after Lot and his family left, they were guided outside of the city to a safe cave, a safe city and a safe cave by the archangels, the angels of God. That's when the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah took place, with fire and brimstone. Now, it was prophesied that life would return to earth once more with fish in abundance in the water here. Mr. Beidin told Breaking News Israel, coming to the Dead Sea, the lowest point on earth, you see the prophecy coming true. A place that was once crushed in biblical times, now you can come here to the Dead Sea, explore the sinkholes, and see fish where the water has receded, fulfilling prophecies from Ezekiel, who spoke of the flourishing of the earth when the Jews returned to the land. And he went on to say, the curse is over, and this place and its minerals are now bringing life to the people all over the world. Mr. Beidin and his team have documented the changes in the Dead Sea over the past 2 years. Due to environmental changes, about 600 Olympic water tanks, Olympic pool-size water tanks, are lost each year from the sea, something that's described as an environmental disaster. As the return of marine life to the Dead Sea is indication that the end of the world is near, according to the prophecies, or is it just a coincidence, or does it mean absolutely nothing whatsoever? Now we have waters of the Dead Sea are very strange. The laboratory for the new Porter Institute will serve as a hub for researchers from Israel region and around the world studying life in extreme conditions here. From NASA's fascination with its hardy salt-tolerant bacteria to scientists' surprise as its medicinal potential, the salt of the Dead Sea, medicinal benefits. The Dead Sea environment could provide a wealth of discovery, and to mine its unique regional potential, the Tel Aviv University joined with the Tamar Regional Council, the Dead Sea and Arava Science Center, the Porter Foundation, ICA Foundation, Ministry of Regional Cooperation, to establish the new Porter Dead Sea Research Institute for Life Under Extreme Conditions, as we know, is of course the area of the Dead Sea. And the institute housed a heritage building at the foot of the historic site of Masada. Salty, dry, and hot. That's what it is. At 429 meters below sea level, the Dead Sea is the lowest spot on Earth. It's the saltiest body of water on the planet and receives only 2 inches of rainfall every year. Yet remarkably, bacteria and fungi subsist under the suprasaline and arid conditions, making the Dead Sea an ideal location for researching life under extreme conditions. This emerging field is already attracting millions of dollars of investment by NASA. And Professor Marcus Kalish stressed the wide variety of medicinal publications on the Dead Sea, many by the Tau faculty members. Quote, while Dead Sea mud is world famous for its efficacy against skin diseases, the mineral-rich mud and water has also been found to ease the pain of arthritis and to retard aging as well. The air, which has 6% more oxygen and is allergen-free, could ease the symptoms and improve quality of life of asthma, lung, and heart patients. End quote. This is what she said in the inauguration ceremony of the Institute. Tau President Joseph Claffer said, we hope that the studies carried out within the framework of the Potter Institute will bear fruit in the fields of basic and applied research that will benefit the environment and people in Israel. We expect the Institute to attract wide interest all over the world at a time when it has to face extreme phenomena in many areas. And the head of the Tamar Region Council, Dov Litwinov, said, future studies here will provide answers to many questions about the wonders of the area we live in and will attract top-class researchers who will contribute to this field. This is according to English Tau ac.israel, and I'll leave links below for you for this. This and the Greek article I translated from. Thank you. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.